shadow state.
You did it. How is he?
He's frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Let's go then. The void, but somehow different this time.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned your father into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
Am I dreaming? If not, how is Delilah doing this?
I told you when you're older. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Jessamine is, well, it's complicated. We'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me the name?
We were just playing.
Emily, Jessamine. What is your account?
It was her. Delilah's lie. She broke it.
I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bed sheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Your sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
To know whether my dear old aunt is telling the truth or not. When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name. The next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Mother? That wasn't a dream, was it?
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
Jindosh wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clock.
Delilah Copperspoon. Or is it Caldwin?
Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong?
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and my father is missing. This is Anton Sokolov, the greatest mind in the Empire.
No, Emily. Megan is right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
She's the curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of? Or what she's up to.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory. We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me, Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
I can't see!
Go away. You've been
Don't hurt me.
warned. I have other fish to fry.
I didn't mean any harm. I don't feel so well. Hey, who is...
Why cover your face? Are you worried? Might recognize.
Yesterday, the wind kicked up so hard I thought the windmill was gonna fall apart. The wall of light was flickering and forming no
Wind's unpredictable, but it's still better than a bunch of howlers running through the checkpoint and knifing us to death.
Yeah, I see her.
What was that?
What
That sounded like broken
I just
glass.
need to make sure.
Wait here.
He's remembering a song. The first he learned the
Cease, wandering gaze. Let not my eyes take in these new days.
Curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the occult in Karnaca. Something is happening that I don't understand. The Overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the Oracular Order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small, but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the Oracular Order?
So Vice Overseer Byrne thinks Ashworth is interfering with the Oracular Order. If true, it's another reason she has to be eliminated.
Hello? Anybody? Don't maybe search the place. I don't have time for that.
If he'd been sober, he might have saved the boy.
I wonder who that was.
Fish in the trap! This won't take long.
Tonight he will buy the drinks. He feels like celebrating. I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
Please take a look around. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like? What a pleasant surprise to see you again. An excellent choice. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. I'm certain you'll be satisfied with your purchase. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. It was a pleasure to serve you.
I'm not impressed. Time to collect this bounty. Steal the bar. Captain! You can't kill you for that. And that just you are ready.
I've been fighting scum like...
Later.
Come on. Pay for
Let's
it.
finish this. I'll be wiping off your... No! Take it!
Paper of death! Kneel down to your betters. You finally know your place.
Who's there?
What's the matter? You saw something?
Hey, you!
Another hit! Let's go! Come back here!
Get away!
Come on! Let's spin.
Welcome. Obviously, you are someone with refined taste. Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine. Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose. I'm certain you'll be satisfied with your purchase. An excellent choice. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment. It's a pleasure to have such a unique young lady in our store. Farewell, and do think of us again. The district is so quiet since the conservatory was closed.
Put the poison in the wine and replace the cork. He plans to give it to his father as a gift.
Ashworth is somewhere inside the Royal Conservatory.
Gosh, you're crazy strong. Maybe just plain crazy too. I think I've had my fun with you.
What the hell is that supposed to stand for? Try me, don't try my dog out this day. For real? I don't know. What the hell is it supposed to? TMDOT. Take my...
Too many dicks on the dance floor.
Oh. I thought he was gonna say take my dick out to something dinner Friday. Take my dick out to dinner Friday. There we go. Oh man, dude, I've become so cruel in this new game, in this new playthrough. I've just started leaving a path of blood. I don't even give a shit. Everyone dies. And they all die in brutal ways. I tried to electrocute what's-his-nuts, the scientist, but as I had him in the chair, I had to keep switching the floor up, and I was like, I just got tired of it, and I was like, fuck it, and I shot him in the face. Then I brought him over to the elevator, and then I shot the elevator strings, dropped the elevator down with him in it. He fell through the floor. It was, oh fuck, that's not good. Let me just turn into a shadow and hide. I love that shadow ability, dude. It's one of my favorites. I literally just crawl around on the ground. And then I fucking grab people while I'm in the shadow and kill them instantly. Die! Silly gooses, you should have never come over here. Let me just crawl through the gate. You just crawl on the ground, dude. Little shadowy hands. Oh yes. Oh, they see me? Oh, crawl, 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 crawl! I died. How the fuck did they see me?
It's increased difficulty going.
It's 2 hits and I'm pretty much fucking dead. It's very hard. And so many of them do that whole fake swing move where they go to swing and then I'll parry and then they're like, and then they fucking hit me. I get so pissed. Yeah. I've ended up, I've more leaned towards my abilities and just instant annihilating them. Or if they come at me, I'll instantly possess one of them, lead them off into a dark corner, spit them out, because they're all disoriented, and I just slit their throat. I know how to read. I've gotta run. The game saved me in such a bad spot. Run, run.
Hamburger, spaghetti, waffles, cake and cookies, stew and soup, and I know. Man, there ain't no more than just food names. I'm serious, you guys. And Neil taught me to read. He really did. He taught me to read lessons. You don't stand a chance anyway. Don't be creepy. Hands up. I'm not crying. All of you need to calm down. There's no reason for you to be embarrassed. I'm sure Emil did his best, but it's hard to learn to read and write.
Excuse me? Nobody said you could leave?
You just have to be patient and study hard.
You took a very unfortunate fall off the roof while bird watching.
Sorry, but you're way too scary. I can't imagine what's so scary about a vocabulary
Nobody has secret meetings on rooftops without getting their throat slit. Everyone has their secret meetings out in public like real men. Like a real mobster. Right in front of the police where they can't do anything. Oh, yes. And because I have so many bone charms, I figured out why I didn't have my actual bone charms. It saved the ones I got in like the traits that I took, not the bone charms themselves. So when I went to go actually craft traits, I'm like, holy shit, here's all of them. Oh my god! I almost fucking died! I accidentally triggered one of those traps with the fucking dart, and it went flying right past my screen. Ooh, there was a second one. I almost hit that one too. Oh my god, there's so many in here. Ow! There you go, disarm, disarm. Ooh, are these free howling boats? Hell yes. I finally broke down and cleaned the dishes in my house. After months of standing off with them, trying to prove a point that I wanted them to just simply... All I wanted was for them to rinse off the dishes they used when cooking after they're done, instead of just leaving them there. That's all I wanted. But they just didn't get the example, so I did it all. And now our sink is broken.
The sink's broken?
Yeah. The drain is like, it keeps filling up super fast, and the garbage disposal won't spin or turn on at all. But it's whatever, I hand wash anyway. Just scrape off the chunks, rinse, fucking go. And we have a second sink, so it works. It'll just be more work for me from now on. I'll have to make sure they never leave fucking pots. It just gets so overwhelming, because once they know that I'll clean up after them, they start building up more and more dishes, to the point that I'm just like, I don't want to do this.
Why don't you leave a note?
They don't give a fuck. They're not gonna read the note.
Leave it like above the sink or where they stack dishes.
I think I left pretty good note, leaving a whole stack of dishes and flies and rotten food for months. Oh. But no, they literally brought it all the way to the point of we had nothing. No plates, no silverware, nothing. And I had leftover food that I had been wanting to eat, and it kept irritating me that I would go in there and have to throw out my leftover food because I could never eat it without any plates. Just can't put fucking metal or styrofoam in the microwave. Why can't restaurants just give us like cardboard stuff? Give me a cardboard container. I'll fucking put that shit in the microwave. I think. Is cardboard alright in the microwave?
Yeah, cardboard's alright in the microwave.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, styrofoam is too, but it's not healthy. It like poisons the food.
Just a moment. It seems I didn't quite understand what you were asking me earlier. When I arrived, you...
Alright, I'm just gonna end the stream. Nobody's even watching anyway.